Yeah, I thought it was pretty good, actually. It's kind of just what happens. Body speeds up when you get into game, and that can either, I think, make your misses smaller or bigger. And I think they were both at times today. But yeah, it's kind of one of those things. It's not going to be perfect. Just got to get out there in front of fans and get going.
Were you happy with how you mixed in the new stuff today?
Yeah, I mean, it's just they don't really have an approach off me, and I don't really have an approach to pitching off them. So we really just gotta. That's just how spring training is. So you just gotta mix it in, learn some stuff about it, but it's gonna be good, I think.
Is it kind of easier to mix in that new stuff when it is just hey, they're not really game planning for me, I'm not really game planning for them, I'm just going out here and trying to throw this in the right situation?
Yeah, it's easy to do it when you don't really care how it turns out.
Yeah.
I think that's a better way of saying it, because I think that's just how spring training is. Mm-hmm. Everybody's getting ready for the season.
You said earlier this spring you're working on your efficiency. Just how much are these new pitches and working on them now going to help you when you head into the regular season?
Yeah, I think it'll help. I don't know to what degree yet, but just got to, make my misses a little bit smaller and, establish presence in the zone. It's the same thing, just different weapons to do it.
How much does it kind of help, too, being able to navigate through a lineup like that? Kind of just using all those pitches and then having to be able to do it against a lineup like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's baseball, showing them new pitches and, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Because I think the bigger thing is, just not, the lineup is kind of irrelevant a little bit when you're working on new stuff, and when you're working on trying to figure out how they affect each other. So, yeah, really the biggest thing is just getting in the zone and then seeing where we're at.
When you have, talk about the efficiency part of it, but when you want to work in new pitches, you want to have a chance to throw enough pitches too. I mean, how much of that is trying to balance that you don't want to go too deep into counts, but you want to go deep enough into counts that you're not coming out of an outing 3 innings in 20 pitches. You want to get a certain number in there.
Yeah, I think that happens. I think if you, because we're going to throw it either way, if you come out of the game at 23 pitches, that means that you were throwing it in the zone and that you were getting outs with it. And I wasn't doing that super efficiently today, so that's kind of the one thing I would say to that. It's just, that stuff will happen if you get in zone. It was weak contact, found holes off, some of those new pitches. It's just is what it is a little bit.
Paul, is this an exciting new step for you, though, where last spring you're coming and trying to establish yourself, but now you're in a role where you can sort of toy with things and add things to your mix? Is this an exciting part to your process?
Yeah, I think it's kind of just how the process is in general all the time. It just looks a little bit different right now because I have some different weapons. So, we're always trying new things, trying to get hitters out differently. It's just a little bit more obvious right now, I think.
Just to simplify it, how enjoyable was it for you just to have 3 ups in a spring training game? Because it's something you didn't do last year or to this point this year.
Yeah, seriously. It was good. Good to get down. My experience is that the hard transition is going from 3 to 4, but that, honestly, I was a little bit surprised at how easy it was today to get up for a third time.
How's it been working with Joey back there? Just developing that chemistry and working together?
Yeah, it's been good. We've had a lot of good conversations and, continue to have good conversations.
Is that a concern? I mean, given how much you threw to Yaz last year, just having to kind of, in your case, breaking in a new catcher for yourself?
No. Joey knows the game. Henry, Andy, JD, they all know the game. So it's just a matter of communicating, how I think and just making sure we're on the same page. But we've been doing that with all of them since this time last year.
Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.